So you might be wondering, hey, why are you guys playing this again? Why is this not a members thing? You already played through this game. Turn it off! I'm coming to your house right now. Shut it down. But we wanted to start revisiting some games that we really enjoy on this channel, and this is one of the first ones because they've been adding new DLC, all kinds of stuff. You might have seen us do it with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Nate and I. We played through the DLC on another, playlist, I guess, on YouTube.
Yeah, they added Christmas event and nier stuff to this game.
Yep, so there's going to be DLC, stuff like that. We're going to kind of try and play it while it comes out. We did the first 10 minutes of this and then it crashed.
Yeah.
But just really quick kind of recap, if you went to the board, one of the first things that was new was the photo mode. Basically, they give you 2 quests. I don't even need to read them to you. They're not actually that interesting. One gives you a camera, one of these 3 quests, sorry.
So that way you can take selfies.
Yeah, and you can mess around with that. And then there is also another photo mode as well, but essentially you can kind of mess around with it and do whatever you want, really.
So we're going to be able to go around and take pictures of things for a quest. So, like, there's going to be little cat pictures in Xion, and then you get a little outfit after you take a picture of them all.
Mm-hmm. Do you think this is a little loud for us?
No.
Okay.
And then there's, like, little pictures of butterflies in the wasteland, and it continues on with stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a, what would you say, a scavenger hunt, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's fun.
But that's only one thing we're going to do. We found one already in Xion. And there's several more in Xion. But we're first going to go and do
Look at the Christmas tree. Look at the
Christmas tree event.
Look at the Christmas
which
tree.
Which is this way.
This way.
Oh, you might also notice there's no ponytail now. They did offer the option to remove that.
Yeah, so you can have it on or off if you want. I thought this hairstyle looked nice without it. But look, they added a Christmas tree, and then if you listen closely, there's like the girl in the background singing Christmas songs.
Really? That's cute.
Yeah, isn't it cute? It's like an original Christmas song. And look, you can open a present.
Alright, what is it?
I also really like the dancing cactus guy.
Francis's letter. Another holy night is upon us. Our prayer group has prepared 2 special gifts to celebrate the holiday, hoping to bring joy to all. We've also hidden several other presents at the following locations. Share smiles with fellow citizens as you go looking for them. Scrap Market, the upper level. The alley nearby Francis's bookstore. The southeastern, what is wrong with me? Corner of Memory Square, which apparently I need to visit. And in the alley nearby the Last Gulp. That's what you call when you hook up with your ex-girlfriend for the final time.
Oh my.
May peace bless Xion and serenity grace its people, Francis.
That's nice.
Look at that.
Ooh. Did we just unlock that?
Yes.
Oh, can we put it on, please?
We will in just a second. And we also got a turntable update, so we got a new song.
You know that, like,
look at that. The Rudolph pack.
That's cute. Is that for the droid?
Yes, the drone.
You know, that Snoop Dogg clip where he's like...
Snoop Dogg's Cled? I don't think he has one of those.
No, the clip where he's like, this guy never misses or something, where he says that. That's what I think of the people who design the outfits for this game. They just never miss.
They do a very good job.
I wish that I could be on the team for the fashion design, because that would be a great job.
Yeah, and
that would be my dream job.
They really stick the landing pretty much all the time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's great.
So I want to see the full suit here.
Hot.
Basically, you got one legging that kind of looks like a stocking. Like, I mean, I guess it is.
Well, the other one is hanging up on her furnace for Santa.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right.
She had to take it off.
Yeah.
This is fun.
I like that it's like got that asymmetrical look. Not a lot of people like that, but I think it's really cute.
Yeah, it certainly can be. I like both. You know, both can look good. Supposedly, there's something for Adam in this update too, but I'm not really sure where or what that is.
Or how to get it. So we should put that on, and then we should also change our hair and glasses and earrings to match our new outfit.
All right.
I love that.
You're yelling, Jill.
We need to use that year round. It's so cute.
It is really cute.
Look at the glowing nose.
I'm very worried that this is going to crash again, so I'm kind of anxious here. Because I recorded an hour and a half with Nate the other day, and it worked fine. Oh, what about this?
No, those are too orange.
Too orange? Okay. I wonder if any of the, are there like,
I like those white ones that you went past. The white round ones.
These?
Not those ones. Down one. Those ones.
Okay. I wonder if there's any variants to the glasses or if it's just to these. Because we've been doing New Game Plus. Do you like that?
I bet there is. Yeah, I like that. I bet there probably is a couple.
Although if we switch to that and we don't do the symbol of legacy, then we can't turn into Natiba Eve.
Oh, yeah, maybe you should wear that instead, though.
When we go into...
Just click it. There you go.
You know, whatever mode that is. The talkie mode.
Okay,
do you
let's
like
continue.
The hair?
I love it. Wait,
All right.
You should look at the cactus guy so everybody can see him dance.
Oh, he's cute, yeah.
Why is he not dancing?
Oh, maybe he's not dancing because we opened it.
But he's supposed to dance.
Maybe he drew attention to the...
Oh, there
he's
he
dancing.
Is. I like that.
Look, he dances when you turn away from him. Then you look at him and he stops.
That's really funny. That's really funny.
And he's like, what the hell? And he's done.
I like that.
Well, look at this.
Wait, look at her panties. Did you see her panties?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, they were not slacking when they made this outfit, I tell you what.
No, does it have a bow? Do
On
her
her
panties have a
yeah.
bow?
Yeah, they do.
Wait, we answered the age-old question. Where is it? Oh, no, I wanted the...
You want normal photo mode.
Yeah, how do you do that again? There's like a...
There's a button for it.
There is a button for it. What is it?
You can also go in settings and then press on the photo mode button.
It's this.
Oh. Ooh.
Just really quick, well, we know that there is no drapes.
Yeah, look. It's like a little
carpet?
flower.
There's a carpet. I always forget
I think
which
it's
one's
a carpet.
the bottom one.
I don't know.
Carpet?
Yeah,
does the carpet match the drapes? It's the carpet.
Go down more. I saw a little shadow on her thigh. Maybe she does have a carpet.
No, that's just a knee being destroyed by physics. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the other bits.
Well, let's just move on.
Yes, well.
All right.
I think they made Eve even hotter somehow.
Somehow. But yeah, look, they've got stockings up. See? Mm-hmm. Isn't this cute? Look, snowman.
Cute. I love it. Is there like a way to get a Santa hat for her, you think? I know hats aren't really a thing in this game, but I feel like a Santa hat would be adorable.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I do think hats would just be fun in general. Mm-hmm. That would just be a fun addition.
I like hats.
So, we gotta think about where they want us to go for these different presents.
So, one of them is in the alley near the last gulp. That's where Enya is.
Okay, well, let me look here just super quick. I thought there was something up here.
I don't know.
Well, this has got...
Yay, Christmas!
Yeah. Oh, and we gotta pick this up, because again, New Game Plus.
Oh.
So,
have you not picked up the phone here?
I haven't done a lot of them.
Stupid!
I have not done a lot of them. I was kind of actually waiting to do New Game Plus, like, on this profile, because I thought people would want to see it. Well, I mean, if we did DLC. There's also the Nier DLC in here. I think you might have said that, but I didn't know if
I did say that.
I didn't know if you said it in the footage we lost.
No, I said it in this one, too.
Which, speaking of risk-taking gear, we're now at 9 minutes, and last time it crashed at 10, and I am genuinely very worried.
Look at her dress, like, when she runs and see her butt. This is probably the best butt action for, like, best dress for butt action.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
You're not beating the horny allegations on this game.
Since when was I trying to beat them?
I don't know.
Other than beating my meat, of course.
I'm just saying you're playing into the people who call this Gooner Souls.
Well, that's okay. I'm allowed to because I'm a woman, so that makes me more different, you know?
Did you... It makes me special.
It makes me special. I'm a snowflake in this community.
Did you see what I said, by the way, about that on Twitter, or X, as the kids call it?
No, what'd you say on sex?
I said, essentially, that I find it hilarious that people are always talking about how, oh, you know, this is Gooner Souls, this is for men and the male gaze. Like, only men like this. You can't take a picture of this, and that pisses me off. Like, why can't I take a picture of her doing that?
I don't know.
They're like, oh, this is for the male gaze. Like, women don't care about this. It's like, well, what about, like... Well, first off, there's women who just love fashion, and they like pretty girls and stuff like that, too. Who maybe are one. Or they are like, oh, I'd like to be that character. Like a guy who plays as Kratos.
I've seen...
Wait, listen!
Ooh, jingles.
Oh.
Hey, if you shoot that. Cool, present.
So what I was going to say, though, with that... Oh, Santa Girl, a hairstyle.
Hey, you got a hat.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
What I was going to say with that is, there's girls who like it just because of that, but there's also, like, girls who like it because they're gay. Look.
That is adorable. Also, I have seen plenty of girls on the Reddit for this game, by the way, who either play and appreciate the game because they love Eve.
Red hair or what? What do you want?
Red hair, yeah. Or they love cosplaying as her, sort of thing, or they just genuinely enjoy the game. You know, there's plenty of women who just enjoy the game.
Yeah. 100%. And there's also women who are gay, who are, like, into Eve, who are into Lily, and
do you like that as a pixie cut, or do you think we should try it with the ponytail?
We can't.
We can't?
Oh, I'm sorry. We could probably. Do you like the pixie cut or no?
I want to see what it looks like with the ponytail.
Well, you're making it so all we're doing is walking around Xion and doing nothing.
We're not doing nothing. We are customizing my doll.
Oh, sorry about that. Is that why you like it?
Yeah, because it feels like playing with a doll.
No, I think it's just...
Oh, it doesn't show up.
I think it's just that.
Okay.
I'm sure the PC version will have customization.
It better.
Now that they added this asset in, they might even have hats easier, actually.
That's actually true.
Let's check over here. So we're both looking for the butterflies, because basically the
cats. The cats are in
cats.
Xion.
I thought there were butterflies, too.
Butterflies are in Wasteland.
Okay, well, geez, we've got like an angry person here who thinks they know everything.
I do know everything. You don't pay attention.
Whoa, Tangled crossover.
Whoa, Tangled, yo!
All right, what we got here?
There was also like a Sailor Mars crossover because they looked like those things she put on demons.
Oh, that's true. I don't know what those are called, but they're very interesting.
I don't remember what they're called either. They have some like Japanese name. It's probably something like Kanjio!
Okay, that's not what it is. It's not that.
Miyayo!
Nope, it's not that.
Miyazaki!
It's not Miyazaki.
Shimamoto!
Okay, it's not Hiroshima or whatever you just said. Not that at all.
Kisaragi!
Okay, Jill, we're gonna get in a lot of trouble here.
Why?
Cause like you're not supposed to do that anymore. You're not supposed to scream in the funny like Asian people accent. Okay.
No, I'm allowed to do it because it's fun.
1% Nigerian.
Well, that too, but also it's fun.
Oh, this is on that Exile's Path.
Oh yeah, it is. It's fun when you're playing a game made by Korean people to make fun of the Japanese.
Oh, I see.
Get
So
it?
you're standing up for the Koreans.
I'm standing up for the Koreans.
I think this is near Exile's Path. You're standing up for the Korean people because they've faced persecution from the Japanese in the past.
Yes.
Did that happen?
I don't know, probably.
Look it up.
I'm sure the Japanese persecuted somebody.
Look up Japanese persecution of Korean people so that we can,
I think we have to look this up.
we can like stand on some solid ground here.
Japanese persecution
Of Koreans. Yeah, or of Korea in general. Oh, look at this. This is cute. Look on Exile's Passage. So you got candy canes.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
And you got the bells or the whatever. I don't care. I give up.
Japan attempting to cover up 1923 massacre of Koreans.
Oh, look how the mighty have fallen, Japan.
It says Kanto massacre, and it says there was a persecution of Jews during the Black Death, and then it says ... Japan attempting to cover up the massacre of Koreans. Koreans were killed, and how Japanese socialites and anarchists were killed. An organization commemorating the 1923 Korean massacre argues that the Japanese government turned a blind eye.
Uh-huh.
So it kind of seems like...
Which I agree, they did.
It kind of seems like there was possibly... I'm saying possibly allegedly.
Yeah.
There could have been some Japanese massacre going on to the Koreans from what I'm seeing on here.
I think so, and I think that's why we make fun of how they talk.
And that's why we need to help the Koreans feel better about their accomplishments. It's like that stupid kid in class who nobody ever sides with him, but one time he was right. You know, so then you want to side with him because it's like, yeah, he finally did something right.
Are you calling Korea stupid?
No.
Oh. Okay. I don't know where you're going with this then.
I don't know where I'm going with it either.
Okay, alright. Well, abort. Abandoned ship. Where is the filter thing? It should be...
So you think Eve is supposed to be Korean?
I don't really know. I think that,
Could she join a K-pop band, you think?
I think that all of the internet wants to assume these things, just like when they're like, Goku is Japanese for sure. It's like, oh yeah, I remember in Japan where you had like dinosaurs and stuff, you know? Like just like roaming in wastelands and flying cars.
I agree.
I mean, like, yeah, is he closer to Asian than white? Sure, 100%. Is he closer to Asian than black? Yeah, I think we can tell. I think we can look at him and tell, like,
Probably.
oh, this is not a black man. Even though people try to say Piccolo is.
Wait, people try to say Piccolo's a black man?
Yes.
Isn't that racist to black people?
No. It's the black community of fans do it because they want to have a character.
Oh.
But for me, it's like, I get it.
But they
like,
get Mr. Popo.
But I also don't think he's also not white. He's just Namekian. And you're an idiot. Mr. Popo is not a racial stereotype. Are you making fun of that guy on Twitter? Okay, that's loud. That guy on Twitter who said that.
It took you way too long to hear my
To use
joke.
the Exile's passage without permission.
I remember there was
It's you.
there was like a douchebag on Twitter who was like, "Finally, Akira Toriyama's dead. Look at this racist bastard." He didn't really say that, but it sure seemed implied.
To be completely fair, when I saw Mr. Popo for the first time, I thought he was based off of the racist interpretations of black people from the what was the time period where it was like back when black people were still slaves in America and they like used them as depictions in like plays and stuff.
Like
so
minstrel shows?
Yeah, and they like painted
Blackface.
Yeah, and they painted people's black. Like, they painted people's faces black and they put the really big lips on them. I thought Mr. Popo was supposed to be like that, but then it turned out that his design was just supposed to be like he's a genie. And it just oddly looked kind of like the American version of blackface, but it wasn't supposed to be that. It was just a coincidence.
Yeah, well, so also, I mean, what was it, Captain Black or whatever, the guy, the Red Ribbon Army guy? Mm-hmm. He looks like, oh, that's cute. Do you like that?
Oh, I love those. Those are really cute. Put them on.
I mean, to be fair, he also looks a little bit like a stereotype. That's just how they did anime and manga at the time, and they didn't know any better because they didn't know any black people.
I'd also like to give a pass to Akira Toriyama because A, in the time he grew up in, I doubt there was very many black people in Japan.
Nope.
And B, do we need to read that? No.
No, we've already done all the lore. People are here on New Game Plus either because they like us or they like the game, or they are in a coma and they're like,
That's funny.
"Dear God, please turn this off! What the hell? No!" Because they're caretakers making them watch us.
And
actually, that's a great idea. If you are a PCA or whatever it's called, personal care assistant for someone in a coma,
force your old people to watch us?
No, not old people. Well, maybe. I like old people. I like older individuals. Oh, hey, look. And they need horny stuff too. Look, if you are in the nursing home, look at this jiggle. Look at this.
Yeah, that'll.
You're probably
if
dealing
I
with,
was an old man, that would really perk me up.
You're dealing with a lot of sag from like Matilda down the hallway, but look at this. That's what I'm gonna miss the most, by the way, real quick, when I'm old. Like sexuality. Like, because
You
if
don't have to miss it.
You kind of do, because if you're a guy, like, unless you're like, what was his name? The guy who ran the Playboy Mansion, which everybody thinks he was a freak. Unless you're like that, like, no one's gonna want to be with you.
No, but you can still be a Master Roshi and, like, look at stuff.
Oh, yeah, you can, but everyone will think you're a freak.
That's okay.
Like,
you can be a dirty old man.
If you're older than, like, 65 and you like sexuality, people are like, "Ew, Grandpa, pack it up." And it's, you know...
But why can't Grandpa still want to get with Grandma?
Well, yeah, but, like, the problem is that a lot of times Grandma ends up not being as good-looking by that point. That's all I'm
Do
saying.
you think I'm not going to be good-looking when I'm old?
I think no matter what, you'll be beautiful to me because of the fact that I love you.
I tell you what, until the very end, my grandpa thought my grandma was the most beautiful woman in the world.
And that's what I'm saying. I think that will be the case when you really love someone. But, like, let's say... I pass away before you, or you, God forbid, do before me. I don't think if you don't have that connection to another older person, you don't feel like you're old. Like, even my dad was talking to me about this when he was dying of cancer. Other than just feeling old and feeling like he was dying because of his treatments, he told me in his head he still felt like he was 25 to 35.
Yeah.
And he was like 73.
My Aunt Teresa told me that too. I asked her...
Look, do you see the presents here?
That's really cute. I asked her when I was really young, I think I said, like, Aunt Teresa...
How old do you feel?
Yeah, Aunt Teresa, do you feel, like, old in your mind, or do you still feel like you did when you were a kid?
Yeah.
And she said that she still felt like the way she did when she was young, you know, like, she doesn't feel like a completely different person or anything. She's just in a older body now.
Right.
And I thought that was really interesting.
So you feel like a younger person stuck in an older body.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying, is that feels like that will suck.
And that feels unfair.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, aging is unfair. That's why...
oh, I love that.
So, again, depends on your belief system, but that's why I think that with Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, I think one of the great things, and there's probably other religions that do this too, is the idea that you will exist again, you know, depending on either how you live your life or what you believe or whatever. Depends on, you know, the religious belief, right? That you would exist again and be reborn. You know, that you would be young again. I guess also you have that with, like,
That also happens in Gillianity.
Gillianity? What's the belief system of that?
So in specifically Civilization 6, I had to come up with a religion to try and get a religious
this is the
victory.
game. Okay.
To get a religious victory, so I came up with Gillianity, and basically the belief system is
Absolute nonsense and tomfoolery.
absolute nonsense and tomfoolery. Everybody has to eat spaghetti for every meal.
Do you like it this way?
Otherwise, they're not devout. Yeah, I love it.
I wanted to see what the mark was on the back of her neck. It
says Eve. It's a snowflake.
Yeah, it's a snowflake, sorry.
That's cute.
It's a liberal.
And you get...
That was a joke.
That's funny. And you get reborn again in dessert heaven.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I like it.
You like my...
Dessert heaven.
You like my Civilization 6
Of
religion?
course it's eating.
Oh. You should tell people about that so they don't think you're being mean to me.
Oh, Jill got a comment one time on one of her videos, because Jill and I, neither of us are really the skinniest people out there. And it was about how,
This is a restricted area.
do we want to hear any of this again?
Nah, we can
I
skip
haven't
it.
seen you around
Wait,
Zion before.
I want to see how she looks real quick
Identify yourself.
in this.
Wait, I'm an airborne squad member from the colony.
Huh. So you're an angel. What brings you here? Looking for a tour?
I was curious about the song coming from inside.
I heard the prophet gave you permission to enter the city, but that doesn't mean you can go around as you please. Of course, those who've lived in the comfort of the colony don't...
I don't mean any harm.
Enya, you okay?
I'm trying to skip ahead. All I can do is click X.
Poor Anya.
There was a time when this bar you now...
Yeah, I
is
know, you
just
feel
so
bad.
empty. And Enya,
We'll probably watch
How
some
long
of
she
these
can keep
things,
saying,
but we already
"Oh."
did this entire quest.
I'm trying to be sensitive, but if you need help, we might be able to fix her.
So you can even do this during cutscenes.
Cute.
Yeah, and you can even
I
throw
like
on
that.
different frames and stuff. Isn't that fun?
Yeah, I like that pose she's in.
I always thought this was cool.
Pretty. I like that they added in a snowy frame, right? You like this? Do you like that too, Luna? She's smiling.
Were we talking about anything before that? Oh yeah, we were talking about Goku being black.
Yeah, we were talking about Mr. Popo. And I had wanted to mention the reason that a lot of people, like, they don't understand
what?
when you're really old and you lived in a time where racism was just super common, you don't understand when certain things are, like, actually racist because it just was ingrained into you, you know? So, like, even if you yourself are not racist, you'll do things that you didn't realize were racist because of that time period.
What?
And Akira Toriyama grew up
Yeah.
in a time period like that.
No, ignore
Does that make sense?
Sue?
Yeah, no, it does, and I'm trying to skip past this so that this is just
I heard
on
the
here,
Latin
like
joke.
on our quest
Okay.
lines.
I'll relay this to her.
Oh, I didn't even see the Christmas wreaths up there.
Yeah, it's cute.
But I was gonna say that with what you're talking about, and we're gonna go and try and get that last present. With what you're talking about, my aunt lived to be like in her 90s. I think she was almost 100. And she was one of the oldest people in the United States at the time she died. She was raised in a time where, like, racism was just the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just what it was.
You weren't educated to know any better.
No, not at all. And even, like, you can say, like, well, they should have learned. Yeah. I don't think anyone disagrees with that.
Well, we learned now, like, you know, people our generation.
But how
at
much
least.
do old people change? Old people are pretty stuck in their ways.
They are.
And when everything changes, they think that it's changing because of,
They think
like,
the Fire Nation attacked.
Yes. I thought there was one over here by this.
By
Oh, yeah.
Francis's house?
I hear
Yeah.
it. I hear it. Is it in here?
I don't think it's in his house. I think it's still outside.
But I hear it.
What's that? Oh.
Extreme polymer material.
Yeah, I don't think it's in his house, though. I think it's, like, outside near his roof.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Basically, my aunt would call people,
Oh,
now,
no.
keep in mind, I'm not saying this is a good thing. She would call black nurses darkies.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and she would be like... oh, look at that.
Those
Isn't
are
that
really
cute?
cute. I want earrings like that. That's really cute.
Shaped like Santa and his sleigh.
I
Who
love
are they
that.
delivering presents to this time? And she would be like, I don't want that darky nurse. I want a different nurse.
Oh,
and
no.
things like that. And it's like, we'd have to be like, look, we're really sorry. She's usually very nice. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Did anyone get, like, really mad at her? Like, was there any, like, black nurses that got really upset?
I mean, they might get really upset, but part of their job is to not be a crybaby.
True.
You know, part of their job is to be...
that would really hurt my feelings if I was a nurse.
Yeah, and I think that's fair that that being called a mean name based on your race would hurt your feelings. And believe it or
That'd
not...
be like if I went into the room and somebody was like, I don't want that fatty touching me.
Oh, and again, that really quick, because we're hopping around topics, that was the, of course, it's eating joke, is we were doing a food test, and because Jill and I, neither of us are the skinniest people ever, somebody made like a comment, they were like, of course they're eating, or whatever.
Yeah, they called me an it, by the way.
Well, I thought they were talking about both of us.
Oh, I don't know. I thought they said it's because they called me an it. Like, they probably thought that I was like, I don't know.
A creature.
A creature or something instead of a human.
And we still joke about it.
Yeah. I kind of think it's funny. I like to make fun of Luna for being tubby. And every time she goes to eat from, like, stress in the middle of the night because somebody slightly moved their leg a little bit.
Yeah, we say, of course it's eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so that was what that joke was about. But I was going to say that with all of this, I think there's a lot of people who are morally good for the time that they were born in, but they're extremely imperfect because of the issues of that time.
Yeah, kind of like how Captain America said the N-word in Endgame. You guys remember that?
I do, yeah.
But he wasn't racist.
I remember when Winter Soldier was going to take the shield, he was like, now hold on, this is from my DEI N-word friend, and then he handed it to Sam. Yeah, I remember that. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, was I watching the correct cut?
Yes, we were watching the based cut.
So where is that? First off, there's a few cats we're still missing. I suppose we could always do them later, but they do directly give us rewards, like they give us things like the outfits. But secondly, there's also a present we're missing still.
I don't remember where they all are. Could you, like, read the list again?
Yes. Databank, maybe?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be documents?
I don't think it'd be documents.
See, I thought it would be from Xion.
Oh, maybe.
Books, information, emotions. Okay, let's not do that. Too loud.
You can check the quests.
Oh yeah, no, that's actually a good point. Where would that be again? Missions.
Meh.
I don't think it was a mission.
It wasn't?
No, it was just a letter from that guy, the prayer guy.
From Francis.
Yeah, from Francis. Do you get what I'm saying, though? Like, they were good people for when they were born, but, like, they nowadays, where things have progressed, and it's like, we don't do that anymore, and you didn't understand that that wasn't okay, and we do now. Relatively speaking, it's like, for the time they were born, they were good, but, like, nowadays they'd be lambasted.
I think what's a good example of that is like kind of like how old people didn't realize smoking was terrible for you, and now we know smoking is terrible for you, and that's why you shouldn't do it. But they still did it.
Yeah, we've progressed
because they didn't know.
And then if you want to still do it, that's your freedom. But then don't be surprised when people don't want to be around you because they don't like the smell or something, right?
Or they don't want to die of cancer.
It's the same way with being a jerk because of someone's skin color. Now, you can't discriminate against them and be like, not give them opportunities, but if you want to say a mean word, that's your right, but don't be surprised if people don't want to be around you and think you're a dick. That's kind of how I feel about it, which I just don't really want to be around people who are dicks in general, no matter what it's about.
Yeah.
Where is... I hear it. Oh, okay.
There it is.
I'm just blind. Literally has lights on it. Wreath earrings.
Ooh, let's see
So
what those
I guess
are.
that's a different option?
I guess so.
Interesting. Very interesting.
That's for the people who don't like the Santa one. They said that wasn't good enough.
Yeah, I want Jesus earrings.
Yeah. Oh, those are really cute. I like those more.
With this pair of Christmas wreaths, good luck will be by your side.
That's really cute. I love those. Aren't they adorable?
That is really cute.
I also want earrings like that.
Where's the thing for Adam?
Adam.
Oh, okay. I accidentally clicked out of that.
Adam.
Where's the thing for Adam?
Not here.
Yeah, I don't
You
understand.
want me to Google it?
Maybe? Yeah, sure. Sure. I mean, I think they post on their Twitter about what they put up, but...
Adam, Christmas.
Outfit. Xion or Starblade or something. Yeah. Weird. I don't know. I remember thinking that we were going to do that quest for that guy over there, and that it was going to give us, like, a bunch of cool stuff, and then it turned out it was just a picture of his wife. Who died.
That sucks. Maybe she shouldn't have died.
Wow.
That's pretty
skill
L
issue.
her.
Skill
It
issue.
was a skill issue. Something I like about Xion is this part I can actually, like, walk around and do stuff in the game.
Oh, I'm sorry.
without...
Had you wanted to play?
No, I'm just saying, like, without worrying about enemies, because I'm terrible at the combat.
Right, but I'm saying, had you been, like, sitting wanting to play and then I was just doing it?
No, I don't
Because you could
care.
tell me.
I'm fine, I don't care.
Okay, alright. Usually when a woman says it's fine or I'm fine, it's not fine. What's that? Wait, let me see it. Let me see it. Don't destroy it. Is that supposed to be Adam?
Yeah,
Nothing's happening.
it'll happen. We got it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So why is there not one for Lily?
I don't know.
I find that really
Upsetting.
weird. Yeah, like Lily just gets ignored. What
Oh
in the
my gosh.
heavens. Wait, is that like a young man carrying him? Oh, I see. So his legs are down through the thing, but it's supposed to look like he's being carried by Santa?
Yeah! That's really funny. I love it. It is so funny. Oh my
Great.
gosh.
That is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Let's go look at it on him in real life. And I say in real life as if this is actually real, but whatever.
It is real. It's real to me.
It's real.
Hey, can you go back really quick? I just saw something. Turn around and go that way. And then take a left right on these stairs. Did we ever read this poster? Left. I never saw this.
Save you, save Xion. Cradle for your peace.
It's very possible we did read this, like, way back, but I don't remember seeing it.
I will share with us. Yeah. Attention, citizens!
Oh.
Oh, we're
so,
looking blah blah blah, Sentinel Capital Man, yeah, whatever.
Okay, so yeah, we knew that information. I just didn't remember getting that. Okay.
I feel like doing a role like that in an outfit this skimpy would actually kind of hurt.
Probably,
But I guess to be fair, she's like part robot, so she probably
Yeah.
doesn't feel that.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's very resilient. Na, 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 na.
Wait, look,
This was
there's
my
a candy
game-
cane looking thing over here.
Oh, cool. This was my game of the year, by the way, for at least for RPGs.
It should have been nominated at the very least.
It is so.
Look at this.
It got passed over so bad.
Look,
Wait. Look, it's Best Girl.
best girl. And look at him! Oh my goodness!
He looks ridiculous.
Let's see what he looks like when he talks.
I brought back what you asked for. Here.
Great work, Eve.
You can't even see his
How was
mouth!
your walk around the city?
It looked a little sad. So much empty space.
She's so
Look at the
cute.
background with the thing.
I love
dancing.
that. That's really funny.
Let's go to the wasteland, Adam.
Well, there are still some issues with the tetrapod steering system.
He looks
So
ridiculous.
I'm afraid we're not able to leave just yet.
Then when will you be ready?
Unfortunately, it's going to take longer than a day.
Then I'll go ahead on foot. You can use the drone to guide me.
Look how cute she would be as like a little sexy elf.
She would be. They really need to make her an elf.
I really want her to be a sexy little elf.
If
I-
they don't add in an
What
elf
wasteland is
outfit
that?
for her ever, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm really disappointed that that Lily gets passed over so much. I was gonna say for like everything. She has almost no outfits. I would have loved if there was some way to play as her, not in the hack and slash gameplay, but in the
There's something I didn't tell you.
It feels like they've constantly forgot about her.
Time. The drone got an upgrade. Come over here. I want to go to the wasteland too. Or do you...
I also just think she needs something skimpier too.
Lily, I have to ask you something. I found someone who's been injured very badly. She's too weak to speak, and there's no chance of her moving. The technology here won't do. Do you think you might be able to help somehow?
Well, yes. But do you really think this is a good time?
The people here, they have negative feelings towards the colony. Many of them think they were abandoned. I want them to see that our mission isn't just for the sake of appearances. Our mission is to save mankind.
Ah, Yep. Typical Eve. I can give it a try, but I can't guarantee a complete recovery. Also, there's a lot I'll need to prepare.
I understand. Just tell me what you need.
I'll send over the list.
I always forgot that she was kind of annoyed with this.
I forgot that too.
After all, we still have a mission to complete.
They start out a lot less compassionate
Thank you.
than they
Yeah.
are by, like, the middle of the game.
Yeah, they really did change a lot over the course of the game because, like, then towards the end of the game, Lily, she's kind of like really interested in saving everybody, you know?
Yeah, and helping.
Especially with Iberus, the
Yeah.
fact that she couldn't save her.
Yeah, which I thought was a really good part of the story, too. This is a really cute outfit.
I know, right? I love it. I'm sad that we can't do all of Lily's stuff to be able to go see Iberus again in this one.
I know, because we have to let her die for the platinum.
Angel, you'll need useful information in order to operate outside of Xion. Did you know that there is an information dealer in the city? I think it'll be worth it for you to...
I like how he says, despite their character. I can't move.
No.
No?
Do you think there will be a mod in the PC version where she'll be able to, like, pull down her top a little bit?
What in the
Show
world?
us?
I'm sure there will be plenty of mods.
You think so?
I find it unfortunate, though, that with Lily, like, it seems like she's a character with untapped potential. I'd also tap her. But it seems to me like you could do, and this was a thing I thought about as ideas for spin-off games. Like, yes, I want another game like Stellar Blade that plays like Stellar Blade, obviously. But I also thought, like, if you had more of an engineering game with, like, mechs and stuff and a customizable Lily, you know, who could kind of run around, she obviously wouldn't be doing hand-to-hand, but if she could do, like, kind of mech stuff.
Yeah, like where she was in the mech at the end of the game.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I feel like towards the end of the game when she was in the mech, it would have been awesome.
To play as her?
Yeah, for them to have one small section where you get to play as her.
This is the largest land I've ever seen in my life.
And yet danger lurks around every corner. Watch your step. If you trip, you might find yourself caught in the arms of death. All right. I've entered the scanned coordinates of Altus Lavoir. Let's go.